Hello, my name is Suad Leija, and this is the 6th video dealing with my life and my relationship with my family. My father is Manuel Leija Sanchez, one of the founders of the largest Mexican crime families in the United States. Their primary income is around $300 million a year that comes from counterfeit documents, or as we call them, paper weapons. A lot has happened since the last video. This should be the last video until the trials. For the last year and a half, I have been helping Homeland Security, specifically Immigration and Customs Enforcement. This came to an end earlier this year with the arrest of my uncles Julio Leija Sanchez and Elias Marquez in Chicago. 22 others were also arrested and indicted. All were captured over the year, including my stepfather Manuel and my uncle Pedro, both in Mexico. They are charged with murder, human smuggling, money laundering, document fraud, and organized crime. I have also been speaking publicly on New Dogs, Holozon, Univision, Fox, along with newspapers and radio. In order to expose this as a threat to national security, my husband and I have written a book called Operation Paper Tiger. This is the name used by ICE to bring the organization down. Earlier this year, I appeared before the federal grand jury in Chicago and offer my testimony. The Operation Paper Tiger book describes the wiretaps, the complete operation of how a major crime organization works. Number 1, you will read about the day-to-day operation and problems they have, just like any other business. Number 2, you will read about the preparation of new documents when and if amnesty becomes law. Number 3, you will read about the human smuggling effort for their own employment efforts nationwide. Number 4, you will read about the transportation of money from the U.S. to Mexico. Number 5, you will read about the equipment that comes from Mexico to make the counterfeit documents. Number 6, you will read about the undercover government purchase and a photo store in Chicago. Number 7 and last, you will read about the conversation dealing with the ordering murders of competitors in Mexico and in the United States. You will read all of this from direct transcripts from the wiretaps conducted on my father and uncle, both here in the U.S. and in Mexico. You will also see the indictments from the grand juries. How the number works out both money generated and the money of documents and the number of documents sold. These are taken just from one location in Chicago, my father's home base. The government estimates 100 sets sold per day, 3 documents per set, 300 documents per day, times 300 days per year, equals 90,000 documents per year. Each document costs $100, approximately $9 million per year. My father and the Castoranas have been in business for 20 years. These numbers account for only 10 years. Multiply that times the 51 cities and the 33 states they are in. So to recap, my family in Chicago has generated approximately 900,000 documents and $90 million in 10 years from one city. If you want to become more educated on this type of criminal activities, you should purchase the book. Please go to my website at www.paperweapons.net. Thank you.